You ready? You okay? There's 2 people. There's 4 people about to hang out. 2 people in this room, and then 2 people that are watching right now. You okay? Your stomach upset? Hi! Welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm Milk Pad. This is Tuck. Hi Tuck. Hi Tuck. I said I'm very deep in my emotions today. I am very full of things. Every day we're in gratitude though. We do gratitude lists about every day. Sometimes twice a day. Sometimes I forget to be grateful. But anyway, I do like this time of season though, because it's always around Mom's birthday, and oftentimes it lands on her birthday. This year her birthday's day after tomorrow, Saturday, 28th. 28, gonna be 70. 70. Sorry, we don't say it out loud. We were looking at the freaking. I got some pictures of the flowers that an earth angel sent to us, and they're so pretty, and they smell better than they look. Oh, I gotta make it dim. I gotta dim it. I gotta dim it. I gotta dim it. I gotta dim it. They're just gorgeous. Oh, this is wicked because of all the reflection. Maybe I'll just post it on Instagram. This does not do it justice at all. Huh? If I post it directly to social media, I'll do that. Because they're just freaking they deserve to be seen by the world. God, I just love flowers and all that they do. What's up, old boy Benny? And they smell good and they feel good because they smell good. Everybody's totally in their emotions and feels today. Look at laser-eyed lunatic back there. We just sit around and we all have conversations. I speak. Well, I don't speak for Mom, but I was thinking today, I'm like, I bet that is how some of like the greatest cartoon and like characters that ever existed came to be, is because somebody had pets and they talked for their pets. Like Tata, he the Mayor of Tuckerville. You want to know where the Mayor of Tuckerville is? It's where the Tucker is. And Big Face Benny? Benny got a bad rap. And he pouts a lot. He got a pointed lip and a bad rap. Bad rap Benny. And then Tucker just wants me to put him all the time today. Luna tickle. She get Luna tickle. Laser-eyed Luna tickle back there. Huh. Oh, we feel good today. Well, I feel better today. The energy is starting to shift. And, well, like I said, there's earth angels, man. And I get mad at myself when I get in times where I get fearful and then I'm not being heavily reliant on God. I get mad at myself because I know that this energy passes and that I know it's going to be okay. But sometimes the emotion gets so dark and so heavy. You know, I just always have to tell myself that this is just another energy and it's going to pass, you know. And I think at this time of year, because this is a time of year of reflection, you know. Where were you this time last year? Where were you this time 7 years ago? Where were you this time 13 years ago? Holy heck, if we are not on an entirely different planet. We're on an entirely different planet, Mom, and as far as I know, ain't nobody moved off and then landed back on it. So that tells me that consciousness is evolving. And people have been living in fear for a very long time, fearful. So they made it so, hey, I'm scared about so many things out there. So everybody collectively thought of the same thing, and for however it manifested, it came out to be, everybody's scared, so everybody stays home. Most everybody. They like, it's bizarre. And it's so weird. People forgot how to have conversations, you know? I love talking to people. I've always, ever since I was a little girl, I'd run around on the docks of Morro Bay, and when we go down in the evening time when the boats would be getting back, and I'd run up to all of them. Did you catch any fish? Catch any fish? Any luck today? Any luck today? And I get just as excited as they. And sometimes they'd show us. They'd let us on the boat. Can I see? They'd show me the bit, where they store it. Then I grew up and they had shows like the biggest catch and stuff like that. Yeah, they had shows on TV about that. And, this is a time of year of reflection. And I have so many good memories. And we didn't have a lot. We didn't have, every year from the time I was probably 5, 6 years old, Mom gave us the choice. You eat turkey pot pies. Swanson, they used to be a lot better. Everything used to be a lot better. People skimped, got chintzy, cut corners, and everything. Yeah, because you got to pay for all these people's, houses, and the people that own the companies. You got to pay for their houses. You got to pay for their vacation homes. You got to pay for all their vacations that they go on every year. And then God, universe said, no, we're not doing that anymore. We're going to kind of level the playing field. And he's still not seeing it quite leveled yet. So things are about to get leveled. Things are about to level in a very big way. Oh my goodness. The stories, Mom. See, and I've been paying attention since I was a little girl because I had my first birth chart done on parchment paper. And it was huge. I remember going, that's me? Wow. And we had it for years and years and lost track of it. I made Mom get rid of a bunch of stuff, and I know that it breaks my heart. Yeah, but then still I don't have the verification. I used to have the verification. I used to have the sheriff report that proved of my assault when I was a 10-month-old baby girl. And now it's like my own brother is like, oh well, I don't have the proof of that. So, he's a lawyer. I'm like, dude, you don't need to have the proof. It's not your story to be proven. Last time I saw it, I was in junior high. But that's the thing, and records get lost and things get lost, and that's why it's like, But there are so many. But I got some family portraits and stuff like that. I got some good stuff. But we travel light because we're always been kind of nomads. Nomad. I was thinking nomad, and I was gonna say gypsy, and then I was like, no, nomad. Mom's like, nomad. We never really had roots. I tried to find some. We had some in Omaha, but it just was so. I wasn't happy.
Omaha was a different environment.
It was like the same latitude as Reading. People were very, very cliquish.
They were all related.
Well, everybody's related. That's the thing, Mom. That's the thing. Is it's who you know. But the funny part of it is I'm gonna have a DNA test. I'm gonna do a DNA test. They already have all my shit, dude. I was in the Air Force. They have my DNA. The freaking Red Cross has my blood because I used to donate for years until I found out they were fucking vampires, like literal vampires and shit. And I'm gonna have it done because you had yours done, and I'm not even kidding. You have more than about 16, 17 first cousins and first, second cousins. And all over. I get notifications from the website. They tell you who you're related to by your spit when you spit in that little thing. Yeah. So I'm gonna spit in the little thing and see how many people I'm related to, and see if they know people. I'm not even kidding. And see if hey, you got any Reynolds around you for some family? Because family means everything, right? You're gonna sneeze, huh? God bless you, Mom. And then but I was scrolling through. It was 1,300 3 and 4th cousins. You had 13. I'm not even exaggerating, Mom. I'm not even 1,300 3rd, 4th cousins that you're related to.
On what where do they live?
Everywhere, Mom.
You're
Native American and Spanish. Yeah, you got a lot of relatives, and we always think it's just you and me, but in real life out there, because you were adopted, and so it's all those people that you were adopted from. All those people, it's all their relatives. Yeah. So sometimes it feels like it's just you and us, but Mom, we got family on here on YouTube. We got I'm gonna leave her. I'm gonna call her just Earth Angel. I'll tell you later. The gal that bought you the flowers and got us the wreath. And the Kachina, she got this too. She's freaking the coolest chick, man.
How old is she?
I just showed my ass on YouTube.
I thought she was an older lady.
She is old.
I can't
Did you not hear me in that ear? I wonder if your hearing's getting...
No, because my gut line.
Oh, you gotta pop it?
Yeah.
She got us this Kachina. I have the card. I think I have the card somewhere. Oh, what do I do with the card? I'm gonna get mad. It's alright.
I think it's in the...
No, that goes with this. There's a little handout, a little leaflet. Oh, I gotta go see Artie. He likes to decompress. Let me get Artie.
He doesn't like to do that.
He does. He likes to be in there by himself. He's a Virgo.
Oh,
He has to decompress. He likes his alone time. It's very important.
So how do you know when his alone time's up?
I'll open the door and say, "You want to come back in?" And he'll jump down and come back in. And I just did. I said, "You want to come back in?" And he said no, because he has the whole bed in there. He's hanging out with Stan Lee. He's in there with the cat.
Well, at least they're together.
Yeah.
They do have good company.
And he hears the dog bark, and he barks, and then I tell him, he's cool.
He's
So
protecting the house.
yeah, he's protecting the house.
And the people in the house.
The fifth world, Laura K. Hi, how are ya? How are ya? Things are pretty good today for us. We feel about 15,000 times better than yesterday. Yeah. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. I gotta start. It was really cool. I woke up and I loved listening to Jesse Zabor. And usually, I don't know what today
Is that
is.
a woman or a man?
It's a woman. She's a chaplain. She has the most amazing story I've ever heard
About her life?
about her life. And
Was
her...
she kidnapped or something?
Oh, we'll go into that later. I'll tell you later, Mom. Yeah.
She really was?
She was a lot of things. So anyway, I gotta keep talking. My train of thought's gonna derail. I'm gonna lose it. She's on. I think usually they post it on different days, but I think things are. I don't know. There's a usual, and then sometimes people do it different.
Oh, they changed their
They
routine.
change it, yeah, and I've noticed patterns in routine. So, but she was on today. It was uploaded. Aquarius Rising Africa is the YouTube channel, and it was like catching up with Jesse Zabor. It's like episode 17, I believe. But she has one of the best, most grounding voices ever. It's like not even like her voice.
Grounding voices?
Yeah, she has a very soothing voice.
Oh, soothing.
And so,
Does she speak softly?
yeah,
Or does
when she wants to, I'm sure she
or does
speaks
speak
pretty loud.
loudly?
No, we'll listen to her sometime. So,
She's easy to understand.
it's very easy. And so she on the talk today, she reminded me of or she and Chantel collectively reminded me to ask God for bigger things. That I've asked for too small of things, and I need to really go big. See, I stopped asking God for things because I wouldn't get what I wanted, or I'd get what I wanted, but it would just be like a version of it, but it was
Or
never
it wasn't
what I wanted. It was never, I just always settled for stuff. I always settled, because I always had a lot of energy, and when I get stuck on something or someone, they'd get a lot of attention,
You
and,
get
and sometimes
focused
they
and
like
you-
it.
And you get focused and you just stay that focused.
Yeah, sometimes they like it, and then sometimes they
Until
don't.
somebody comes along and kind of checks it out.
Yeah, kind of discards it, or yeah. But I was always kind of into my own stuff. Like, obscure stuff that people are into now. That's part of my charms,
What do you mean
Ma.
obscure stuff?
Stuff that wasn't mainstream before, but now it's becoming mainstream.
Oh, wasn't it current?
No,
project?
it wasn't the hip thing to be into. But I've always dabbled. Like I started. Like I was into shining rocks and and rock tumblers from Howard Jensen when I was 5, 6, 7.
You like those.
And
You
yeah,
like to
just
walk.
geology, and I just always like absorb data and information as stuff. And
You like to feel things.
yeah, I'm
You
very
always-
tactile.
You've always liked to pick things, and you like to build things.
Yeah, I'm a gearhead.
Yeah.
And I'm always seeing the fault in freaking design of everything. It sucks. It kind of ruins things. Or at the same time,
you don't have to say anything.
well, no, but it's just like this is a shitty design, you know. But like the deodorant, I'm gonna get the deodorant. I was like, who fucking did this, and how much did they make, and they should have to give it back because how they designed the deodorant. I'm gonna use my rainbow Bible box. Okay, see, it has this stupid lip around the top.
Just around the top.
Around the top. If they just would have put that lip on the base of it, it would have been fine. It would stand up. But they didn't do that. So now you have deodorant that like falls over all the time.
But sometimes older people need that extra grip.
But all they had to do is evenly distribute. Even if they could have evenly distributed the weight between this and this. How's an elderly person going to be able to grab it if it's falling off and it falls on the ground and you guys are dizzy anyway because the energy's all weird and you bend over to pick up the deodorant that's freaking tipsy toppy and you bump your head. See? It ain't always easy being a Heyoka empath. we plan a lot. We're planners. I see how potentials of how things can turn out, you know. But I'm like the good doctor, only the good daughter. Oh,
Very clever, Marge. Very clever.
that's my clever endeavor for the day. Clever endeavor. That was my clever endeavor for the day. I started saying that probably in mid-1990s. Clever endeavor.
Oh, he wants a hug.
I'm gonna give him a big hug. He's so just a tuck.
It's
Oh,
like a little
bud.
baby.
Oh, the buds.
They give you little
Oh, the
hugs.
buds and the babies and the bits.
Yeah.
What else was I gonna talk about? I had things I was gonna talk about. Oh, so I gotta ask God for bigger things, and stuff. And so I started doing that. Mom and I are just, like I said, or I was starting to say earlier that I don't really think about Thanksgiving much. This is more of a, I always get excited because it's Mom's birthday every time, this time of year. Come here, girl. Come here. Want to say hi, Laser Eye Luna? Laser Eye Luna, barefaced girl. Come here. Give me kisses. Give me kisses.
She's so polite. She waits.
She waits. Sometimes she waits. Want a pillow? Want a pillow? Oh, big stretch. Oh, that's a big stretch of girl. She's a raggedy girl. She got the bum wrap too. She got a broke tooth and it causes lots of trouble. Yes, it does.
When she said she can't eat or something.
No, just anyway. So I look at the astrology of what's happening right now. Go on. Let her go by, Tuck. She wants the little round pillow. Dark Crystal. That's pretty much what's happening in the world right now. Is the Dark Crystal is a movie that came out in I think 1985 or 6 or something like that. It was a long time ago, and the Skeksis and it's about what's happening in the world right now and how like these bad guys take the life force essence of people and stuff like that and the planetary alignments, the Pluto Jupiter conjunct. I've been waiting for this for 3 years. Is when I started tracking it like real heavy, like oh my gosh, this is gonna be big. And it's happening now, and now it's I've been waiting 3 years for this because I've been talking about it for 3 years. I've been waiting for it, and I'm just like, man, that's exactly what's happening. Is the planets are lining up, and I hope I've been good enough. I hope I've been diligent enough and faithful enough. If I'm not, we're about to find out.
If you haven't recognized it now, I don't think you recognize it.
Yeah.
To the degree.
Well, there's this thing that people are getting so egoic, and they get blind in their ego, and they think that they're doing good things for everybody, and they think they're doing right for people, but they're just serving themselves. Like, I can't understand. I really, like, I imagine being in the room with some of these governors and just having a conversation with them and ask them, so where did you grow up? You know, what was it like when you were a kid? You know, did you play? And I bet most of them were shut up and didn't have any friends and got bullied. Because now their psychology is just overcompensating into this control where, like, people can't even live their lives. It's bizarre. They're controlling. You can't go anywhere. They find it in that dumb broad. The governor. Yes, because when people get older, they go into more of what they are from what they started. We're just a circle. And so if you start out a vibrant, you know, happy, you know, and you don't let the world take it away from you, don't let the world jade you, then you're going to stay in that heart space. You know how many people get old and then, like, they're mad or they're perverts? There's a lot of old perverts because that's what all that I could identify with when they were younger. And so they turn more to that, you know? The dirty old man, that's all they knew. Because people don't know how to talk to each other and engage and just be like, you know, because I would love to have a conversation with freaking that clown Brown governor of Oregon and just be like, what is your logic? Show me your data. And I will show you mine. And this is my life experience. And I have way more than you. And what you are doing is harmful and detrimental to the psychology of I think there's only like 6 million people in all of Oregon. You know, California is worse off because it's more people being sadistically manipulated. You can't go out. It's the most absurd. And so many people just bought into it. All over the masks. All over the masks. It's all a power play. And the thing is there's less people making up all these stupid rules, and more people. And that's the big conjunction. People are gonna it ain't gonna go good because people don't meditate. How many people don't meditate? How many people don't go for walks? Those are the ones that are gonna be okay through this. The people that have a spiritual fit conditioning contingent on a power outside themselves. Mine, I choose to call God. Other people, NFL, music industry. That's making money, power. You know, that's their God. That's what they, you know, a lot of the Luciferian theater, that's their God. A lot of people are just into Satan these days. It is really weird. It's really bizarre, but Satan, I think, got a little bit more popular than freaking God, because it is so weird. But there's so many people right now that are coming into their heart and space and their faith right now. They're coming to their Jesus because they're desperate. It's all you can do sometimes is God help me, God help me, God help me. That was me all day yesterday. Because we need the help to get out of here. We got it. Yeah, we got some help to get out. Some help. We'll talk about it later. What was it? I was seeing my train of thought. I'm just having a conversation here and here. So people are coming back into their God right now. They're coming back into their glory. And there's a lot of people that have been for the dark and say they're from the light. But people, that's what I'm trying to get people to get. Listen to yourself. Listen to your guts. You got 7 chakras, okay? It's like a bring. This is true. Or go this way. I use it with the astrology. Bring, you know, and they got to mostly agree. Like, my head has to agree with my heart, has to agree with my gut when I'm dealing with somebody. And if there's any red flags, do not deal with them at all. Just step away. Because there's a lot of scoundrels out, and there's a lot more scoundrels that are going to be coming out. And boy, don't they dress nice, and boy, don't they drive nice clothes, but boy, they're freaking wicked, and the people will stab you in your front, man.
in your
these
back.
days. Not even in your back. They will just smile right, you know. The world's getting really freaking wicked. But the thing is once people really start getting into the fact that we are all energy and frequency, and people are shorting out because this guy's picking up on this guy's thoughts, picking up on this guy's thoughts, you know, and then they're like, oh, then it's a group consciousness, and then they're like same frequency, tuning into each other, you know, like all these same storylines, like with all these weird crimes of passion that are happening and stuff, and God bless, man. I really implore people, if you are sad ever and you just need to talk to somebody, just email me. Straight people like rainbows too. You know, I'm always around because there's too many people that are just killing themselves. And I want people to know that freaking in the darkest days, there's always light the next day. The sun's going to come up. And it's not always a train. So hang on. It's all energy, you know, and oftentimes people are, you know, you're tuning into all the people that are born on your birthday, you know? Everybody, all this astrology is lining up and bring. So everybody, you know, I'm having a very similar experience to Jenna Jameson right now. Because we have the same birth, you know, I'm sure. And our lives have mirrored each other if only we were different aspects. Because we were born on the same day, same year. I wonder who's older. I was 1101. On the same latitude. Within, like, she was born in Las Vegas, I believe, and I was born on the same latitude in San Bernardino. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, it is.
So, but she's a porn star, Mom.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, and she was in like the 90s. Now she's a mom and entrepreneur and stuff. But she was in the sex industry, but our lives mirrored so much. Like, if she ever had chips and salsa in the 90s, because her dad was a sheriff up in Northern California and all over these places, so she's all these aspects of what happened, you know, what could happen under these circumstances. And I'm born on the same day, so we have we're very, very similar, but I am like the lesbian version, you know, of like these aspects of the same person. I just love how astrology works, right? But at the same time, it's like, and there's other people that are born on my birthday. You know, let's talk about who's born on your birthday. Ed Harris, he was an actor.
I've never even heard of this.
Yeah, he was born on your
Was
birthday.
he an older man?
I don't know, lost track of him. But it's every people that are born on the same day are really congruent. So, and then when your planets are lining up, then it brings things up in you. You know, it brings things up in everybody. So a lot of people are having very similar experiences, and a lot of people are not liking they're not looking at the time they have in the moment as their gift. And that's where, in the present moment, that's always where the gift is in the present moment, because God ain't in the past with you. When you're being sad about and thinking about the past, God's not back there with you, and He's not in the future with you. He's in your present moment, and that is the gift. And that's why when things get scary and overwhelming, if you just stay, breathe, focus in the present moment, that is where often I receive the gift of God's grace of just being okay right now. Be where your hands are. Just be where your hands are, and don't get into tomorrow, and don't get into today, or yesterday, because there's a lot of crazy stuff happening in the world, and it's hard to watch the cracks of society get wider and just like, you know, the rich get richer. It's just like, okay, when is it going to tilt? When is it get? You know, I've been waiting 3 years for it, and I'm pretty sure it's going to tilt. So anyway, I think that's about it. We just want to come on and say hey and wish everyone a happy day. See, I used to have a bird. His name was Turkey Bird. So we always called this Bird Day. Just a bird day, because he always felt insecure. God bless. Well, God rest his soul, Turkey Bird, in heaven. So, what else?